According to a study conducted by WHO, almost 7 lakh Japanese individuals died in 2016 as a direct result of overwork. The official term for the same is karoshi. Why are Japanese people forced to work this hard? Let's understand that. In Japanese society, it is considered as a sign of diligence to work for these long hours. And there's an ancient saying with respect to the same, that the best husband is the one which is healthy and not much around. At the same time, in Japan, the working schedule starts very late, so it's very normal for them to work till late at night. Unlike in America, where the working culture starts early on in the morning. Japanese don't have a prominent culture of work from home. They do not even tend to use the complete quota of their paid leaves, since they believe that it would in some sense delay their promotion. As per a Japanese individual, he is not even aware of the legally assigned paid leaves to him, even though he is working for the same company since the last 4 years. What if your boss or colleague ask you to tag along for a couple of drinks after work, but you had pretty much hectic day? So rationally your answer would be no, but in Japan it's considered rude to say so, and therefore you would normally find individuals hanging out with their colleagues every night after work.
The result of this extremely difficult work culture is sleep deprivation. According to certain reports, Japan sleeps the least in the entire world. Therefore, if you walk around in Japan, it's very normal to find individuals sleeping in the parks or in the commutes. As a matter of policy, you're not allowed to talk loudly in trains. And at the same time, in order to promote a very healthy sleep culture, you can find cozy chairs in Japanese offices, and recently they have introduced some sort of vertical sleeping pods. But to me, it seems too claustrophobic.
Anxiety and depression are aggressively increasing in the Japanese society, but mental health issues are not considered to be real, which has led to the growth of a phenomena known as hikikomori, which refers to the individuals who have not left their house for about 6 months. According to some estimates, there are around 1.15 million Japanese individuals living as hikikomoris. At the same time, we can find increasing suicidal tendencies among the youth in Japanese society. The cumulative effect of these extremely unrealistic working expectations is that the Japanese individuals do not have any time, or for that matter, energy left to develop qualitative personal relationships. And therefore, Japan at present has the lowest fertility rate and the highest proportion of the elderly population in the world. And therefore, we say that Japan is getting old. Having good proportion of the young population is very important if Japan wants to continue with its sustained economic growth rate. In this context, India is way ahead of Japan, considering the fact that 67% of the Indian individuals belong to the working age category. Due to which the Japanese government has been introducing certain reforms like cutting down on the overtime work hours and encouraging the employees to go on vacations. As a generation where we glorify sleeping less and pulling out on all-nighters, it is important to realize that lack of a healthy work-life balance reduces the efficiency of work in the long run, makes one vulnerable to a certain number of health issues, at the same time would lead certain individuals to question the entire purpose of working this hard.